Eros on the bench. Handling the ball is Bakatsias, who regularly started the games for Greece, but coming in off the bench today. Giannakis almost losing it in front of Price. Giannakis has got size on Price, but has to arch that shot over O'Neill. Sikos keeps control of the basketball, but stepped on the line. No basket for Greece. But the coach applauds Sikos' effort.
Well, as I said before, that was a good screen out there. Gave the chance for the perimeter shot. And then he did well to follow it to get the rebound. Just couldn't quite convert. It was good play from Sikos there.
Well, into the game, Kevin Johnson with the basketball now. He replaced Mark Price and dumping out to Reggie Miller for three. He's not on range with his first one, but grabbing the board and missing Wilkins. And away comes Greece again. They're down by just the 3 points. 12 minutes into the basketball game. Remember, they led it 17-14. They're down 20-17 now. So US has gone on a 6-point run. A miss there. Run down by Sikos almost. But they do get the basketball back. So a change again in the Greek lineup. In comes Patavoukas, out goes Giannakis. And timeout called here. Interesting the way the Greek coach is substituting in this game, Lindsay. We've seen Giannakis play almost the full 40 minutes in every game. Vasoulas played plenty of minutes as well. But the fact that he's bringing them out early could indicate that he's either saving them for tomorrow's medal game, or he wants to get them out for a couple of minutes because there's using up a lot of energy in this game.
Well, I think it's the latter there, Phil, because if you take the trend of what's happened against Russia and against Australia, this might be the same in that this is a 40-minute game, not a 20-minute game. And Greece has been going very well. For them to be just 3 points down after 12 minutes is very commendable. And once again, you have to appreciate the fact that Greece always seems to manage to keep the scores fairly low. They are experts at controlling the tempo. I thought early in the game they were probably pumping up the shots a little bit too quickly. They weren't hurt by that too much because the United States were making similar errors. And right now I think they'd be very pleased with the fact that there's only a 3-point margin at this stage. But they've got to pace their players around because the second half is going to be just as physical. And if they expend too much energy too early, they won't be able to pace themselves through what will be inevitably a very difficult second half for them as well.
Well, as you can see, we're watching the Phoenix Suns dance team featuring the Gorilla, and we've been watching this team all week. And Lindsay, what's impressing me at the moment is the fact that we haven't seen this routine before, and they've just got such a wide variety of routines, haven't they? This is
well, they've got some great outfits too. It's
an all-female group apart from the Gorilla out there.
We're not too sure about that either, are you?
Well, it can't be, can you?
He's a good. Well, the Gorilla is a good athlete. Certainly, if it's a female, then we want to sign up her for our team, I think.
Big round of applause goes up at the Sky Dome in Toronto for the Phoenix Suns dance team as we welcome back the main act back to the floor, and the Greeks will have the basketball. 20 plays 17, and a chance here for the USA to go further ahead after the turnover. And Sean Kemp in the basketball game. Now, he started most games, number 7, the man walking across towards the baseline now, and a change in the Greek lineup with Ephemios Rencius. And we see a lot of the Greek starters going to the bench. Now, Christodoulou is out. Reggie Miller. Kevin Johnson looking to penetrate, dishing outside the 3-point line to Miller, but the defense was up on him. Wilkins goes low to O'Neill. That ball is not coming back out. He spilled it out over the end line. You very rarely see him make a mistake like that. And we've still got a 3-point ball game. Minutes going off the clock. 12.5 minutes been played in the game. Sikos, and losing it out over the sideline there. But it's still a Greek basketball. Don Nelson has had plenty to ponder in this game. Into the hands of Bakatsias. Pump fake there from Patavoukas. They go low to Rencius and blocked from the side by Sean Kemp. Appeals for the basketball and gets it.
Well, once again, I think that was a mistake by Renskis, but a forgivable mistake, because that's the sort of shot that he can get away against most other opponents. But with the might of the United States and the pressure there, you need one more pass on that play.
Joe Dumas in there to replace Dominique Wilkins. Look at the three-point power they've got out there. Kevin Johnson to distribute the basketball. To Dumas on one wing, Miller on the other. Then you look inside and you've got Kemp and O'Neill. That's pretty hard to stop something like that. Kemp has to dish on the outside to Miller. Dumas gets his first three-point shot. That will be a sighter, but it's come off Greek hands, and it will be a USA basketball again.
This group that we have of the United States on the floor now is typically what we think is their best starting five. That they've mixed it around a bit, but most times when the United States does their damage against opponents, it's with this group.
Dumas looking to back in against Bakatsias, flips it out for Miller. There's a three-point opportunity there, but he opts to go to Kevin Johnson. Johnson held. Kemp dishes outside for a three-point bomb from Miller, and he sticks it. So the fist goes up from Alonzo Mourning as the United States grab a 6-point break. Now Bakatsias to renew that battle at the other end with Miller. Sigalis looks it on the inside, but goes on the outer. Miller drags it in, but travelled on the way. Didn't like the call, but it looked like a travel to me. He had to travel to go past Bakatsias. Have a look at that last three-point attempt from Reggie Miller. Hit 9 of 10 in one game and then comes out the next night and hits 3 of 10. So he can mix it up. Sikos taking at Kemp. And that looked like a straight-out foul. The Greek bench was up. No call from the referee. The referee was spectating on that one. Miller, met by Bakatsias, into O'Neill against Renthius, and it's covered a lot of distance with that. And away come the Greeks. 4 on 2. That was a tough pass for Bakatsias to pull in. Now they send Miller away at the other end, and Reggie Miller makes an easy 2. That's the sort of bucket that Greece cannot afford to give up. 8-point lead now, all of a sudden. Remember, it was 17-14 to Greece. It is now 25-17 to the United States. The way this game can turn around with the talent they've got on the floor. Losing it is Sigalis under some pretty heavy defense. Dumas, they get rid of the defense from Sigalis with a big screen coming from Kemp. But losing it is Johnson. Bakatsias taking him on, heading for the hoop, and does well to score. So he stopped the drought. Georgios Sigalis makes a 2 and a 6-point break right now. 5 minutes to go in the first half. O'Neill dumps it right across to Dumas. He very rarely misses from there, but he has on this one. Quickly up to Sigalis for the dunk. So almost contemptuously, the Greek pass went over the top, brings a frown from the coach, and it's 25-21. Miller to Dumas. Can he stick a 3 again? In on the paint, in low to Sean Kemp. This bloke has got so many moves underneath. They foul him that time, force him to the free throw line, and the foul goes against Christos Sikos. Here's that last fast break. Scoops the pass over the top, was well run. Sigalis gets the 2 on the dunk. But coming back to the other end as we come back live, we'll see Sean Kemp at the line and Sigalis takes a break. So into the game once again, Christodoulou. Nothing off the free throw line for the Seattle Supersonic. 25 plays 21. It's been a year of disappointment for Sean Kemp from the Supersonics. Led the NBA right throughout the year and then got rolled in the first round of the playoff by the Denver Nuggets. So Patavoukas brings it into the front court for Greece. Bakatsias. Panis Christodoulou. The turnaround jumper wasn't good. Let's see if the transition defense is there. Not good enough to stop the shot from Sean Kemp, but we've seen a foul on the play. And the foul has gone against Sean Kemp offensively. So Kemp turns it over.